intervalonya full lawak kok, nggak sesusah lawan bambu. Gue taruh background sampai dulu. Kalau ada apa-apa ntar dibalas 7 hari kerja. Kamu udah kayak saiter aja. Oke, bye-bye. Selamat baca. Oh my god, ada update? Ya udahlah, kita nunggu update 600 MB. Update apa? Oh, aku kemarin bukanya lewat ini. I was opening the game on my phone. So that's why they have update. Nah, malum Saiter, malum tidak kreatif. Dia berarti fans beratnya kamu, Ter. Baru mau ditinggal malah update. Iya, 600 MB. Aku nggak kayak aku pikir kan selamat lah, karena kan kemarin main toh, so baru ingat, oh iya, Kimmy mainnya lewat handphone. Bong Kimmy, Bong Miru. Oh no, not Bong Miru, Kiss Miru. Hai Miru. Mencari taktik omongan atau image yang sering gue pakai. number one fans. Do you guys hear my voices and also the game voices? Is it alright? Hi Roka. Hello, welcome. Roka, nanti Kimmy mau nanya ya. Tapi nanti aja di DM. You can hear me drink. Yep. I'm drinking your soul. Seberat harapan orang tua. Kayaknya itu curhatan pribadi ya, Teh. Oke, mau nanyain rumah, Kak. Dalam banget, Bang. What we gonna do again? Huh? Corp ego fell bullet Yisang. Oh, this is this is the one which you guys talking about. Wait guys. Wait, stand by. Ke inian. Stretchy dikit nggak apa-apa lah ya. Oke. Enggak deh, gedein aja ya di sininya ya. Tiba-tiba menandang rank 1 gue di sliding roka, kecewa sih. Bentar guys, I don't know what happened with. It's okay lah, lanjut aja. Midsang itu berarti aku, I mean, I don't really need, right? Even if I need, I can just craft. Mini one, the third Walpurgis night. Hi dia. Kita lanjut aja lah ya. We're going to only 5. Explode. Hi beauty.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
Hello. Wait, they don't have voice actor in the mini? No, I need to read out loud. Wow, are this green light still green? Another unexpected alarm, but we all reacted with measured astonishment as we'd all go around, rather used to the randomness of it all. The only voice one is main story, intervalo, 5.1 intervalo for now. So 6.5 or so don't have voice? No! No, my reading comprehension. Makes sense. False nonchalantly walking up to the driver's seat and shutting off the alarm. Well, not that you have any reading comprehension. Yes. Miro, shut up. I love you and I hate you at the same time. Don Quixote and her eyes that begin twinkling at the smallest bit of diversion after another long period of idle standby. It's all just become a part of the routine, even mysterious things like this Walpurgis night. Does Kimmy fit in a box? What? Do you want to, like, murder me and put me in the box or something? I feel small. Excuse you? Excuse you, I'm very tall. Yeah, I hope so. Mayhaps an additional volatility. Indeed, the entrance to a new mirror dungeon has opened. Oh yeah, that. Heathcliff mutters quietly as he rises from his seat. I thought it was about time a new one pop up. It happens every time we go through the bloody bringa. Didn't expect it to appear with the green flashes though. Heathcliff lightly struck the end of his club against the floor in invisible anticipation. Oh, now I remember, guys. It's not revenge anymore. The club said remember now. Oh, well. Yeah. Gitu small Kimmy, press X to doubt. No, guys, I'm very tall. I mean, I am average lah. Whoa, I A few days ago, I saw him hitching at the back of the bus, busily sanding and carving something into his club. Oh, it's no longer revenge. She's smaller than Pablo. What do you mean? Is Pablo is even small? I didn't have to ask to know what he meant by the new word, so I decided to not bring it up to anyone else. Only Heathcliff and I retained that memory after all. Oh, what the heck? Bro, I'm not that small. Bro, I'm not that small to compare me with a roach. Oh my god, how nice. I like seeing some initiative from the sinner, Miss Foss. Indeed, let us move without delay. Dante, bring us to the corridor past the back door. Got it. I'm not good at voice acting, guys, so I'm just reading, okay? With no emotion at all. With no emotion whatsoever. 2 types of doors at once, huh? 2 new sets of doors, just as Foss had predicted. One set of doors was, as I expected, 2 metal doors resonant with the sound of wuthering gas, a new mirror dungeon. And the other set of doors was... Are these peppers? It's all sparkly. It was an unfamiliar door, radiating with an odd gleam of light. Technically, we did see the weird radio frequency-like squiggly lines around the door before, but everything else about it was new. I guess this one doesn't connect to the lobotomy corporation like the last one did. Weird. I think I'm hearing... Is that jazz? Oi, is this even a door? It's more like a window than a door, isn't it? Is this going to be TKT? What is TKT? Hi, full repair. Welcome. Full Refer 2000. Welcome. There appear to be several shambling entities fast entrance. Fowl seemed to have realized something, but she didn't tell us what it was. Instead, she merely looked in my direction without saying a word. I'm starting to get what she meant by that look. Guess I'll have to get in there to see what this is all about. Right, Foss? You are experiencing regular growth in capabilities. Foss, consider this to be a positive development. A field of green and a wall of tall, great trees appear before us as we enter the door. But at this point, it will take a bit more than this to surprise us. Yeah, I'm still on the mini canto. I don't remember what it's called though. Does it have like any title? So nice to have our color back for once, huh? Quiet, there's an abnormality. So this thing were what we saw past the window earlier? We are yet to be discovered. I recommend that we prepare for combat manager. I didn't even need to tell the sinner what they were. It was pretty clear from the get-go that we'd be fighting an abnormality. The sinner all stood ready to charge into battle at my command. But it's a bit different this time. So, Faust, I'm starting to get the hang of this Walpurgis night thing, and please do continue. I think there's something different about the abnormalities. Can you explain why? Considering the nature of abnormality, every encounter with an abnormality would be equivalent to an encounter with a summoned entity. Nevertheless, there exists a certain degree of difference when we encounter them in a refraction railway. Just please. I need a voice actor to read it for me. We enter a site once known as the library, a building that in inexplicably appeared above the former Elk Group headquarters. And this exact location is said to be a space that exists within a book in which the abnormality resides. It will get worse? What do you mean by it will get worse, bro? What do you mean? The library? Where have I heard that term before? Some sinners talk about it, that for sure. Quiet, yet this space is fairly distinct from the containment unit we had witnessed for at one of the branches. She doesn't know. It appears as though an ideal habitat has been established precisely for the abnormalities resident, a rather striking difference from the very limited space and my ADHD. What did I just read? It appears as though an ideal habitat has been established precisely for that. Hawa intervalo mini canto, yes? Jeez. Why didn't you guys tell me the mini and the intervalo in this part doesn't have any voice actor? Can you guys, is it okay if I don't read? I mean, if I don't read out loud? I didn't want spoiler. No, of course I don't want. Yes, you may compare this place to a terrarium. The abnormality inhabiting this place has transformed its environs to a form most suitable for its dwelling. So many reading. The world doesn't have voice too. Dapatnya sendiri. Here are some comparisons that may make it easier for one to comprehend. A fish would fill this space with water and a worm would fill this space with soil. Gotcha! So as long as the abnormality exists within this book, it can deck this place out with whatever fit its fancy, huh? It would be more accurate. Ntar ada yang spoil. Shh! Don't spoil! Only after Canto 6 onward. Yeah, only added voice this autumn, I think maybe August? Major spelling mistake. Can rebuild this and main Roblox? Nggak ah. Needs. Wah, that's kind of like free housing, huh? That's when Don Quixote, who was standing there far from the group. See, I cannot mimic Don Quixote. Don Quixote. I mean, Don Quixote excitement, guys. How can you say something as funny as Don? See, look. How do I pronounce this?
MC_Metakite just followed.
Hi, MC Metakite. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for the following. My name is Kimmy. I play a lot of game. I have skill issue though, so yeah. But welcome to the cave. I'm currently playing the mini Canto 6.5 or something. I'm trying to read everything out loud. Yeah, I'm doing my best. Look! Our journey has... Bro, I cannot pronounce this. Those sayeth? The library of legend that vanished like a mirage for truth. Suddenly blew off. Baca aja though. Not though, but the sayat tadi. Suddenly blow up with explosive enthusiasm once again. See, I cannot mimic how funny Don should sounds like. You know what I mean? You pronounce it well, don't worry. Okay. I will add a preamble in the future to prevent such outbursts. We've been detected, executive manager. Yeah, let's get this over with first. Said biasanya. Oh. You guys are secretly my English teacher. Can I just win rate? Can I just win rate gaming?
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Beautiful Miss Kim, handsome Mr. Neon. Ha, you refuse to let me win rate. This normal, right? Maybe. What do you mean by normal? Because the hard version you shouldn't. We can choose hard or normal in Kanto. Can I just read it after getting decided I got a heart attack and die disappointedly? No. I won't. Don't worry. I will try not to. I will try my best. Maybe. Yeah, yield my flesh into follow and hover despite have heard repetition. No, just to bow you night even there's normal. Oh, because got update to the voice acting. Oh, we can choose. Honestly, nope. What do you mean by nope? Kamu nge-respon Luther. I didn't realize I can choose normal and hard. I feel like I didn't choose anything. Is the default normal? If the default is normal, then yeah, it's normal. If the default is normal, then yep. I don't even read any gimmick, bro. Oh enggak, ini. Can I just keep the
점 찍었네.
Only some will be even kept the normal and hard mode. Truly if you end games enjoy if you don't read. Yes, we don't read. You know, you have to get the normal version first. Oh, so that yeah. Since it's my first time clearing, then yeah. Indeed.
너희의 무기로 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
Wait, they're not gonna dead? Does not drop below 1. They're the same? Oh. Heal 50% turn start, heal 50% of max each. Oh, that's why. Alright then. Hi Toro Kobayashi. Toro Kobayashi. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. My name is Kimmy Anazawa. I play a lot of games.
하류 산초 평열 80
Currently, I'm playing limbus,
따뜻
but I don't have schedule, so yeah. Manager don't carry, yes, very much. So, hi Lulu, this wallpaper is pretty. Is it? Wait, is it normal for you guys to call wallpaper? To call it wallpaper? Cause it's funny. I just click win rate.
꿰뚫려라
Well, PP sounds cute. Yes, it sounds cute. Do you guys know this Japanese voice actor called Murase PP? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Well, for Gisnak or Wallpipi sounds cuter though.
속을 위해 하류 산초 경열 60 뜯겨라 꿰뚫려라 쏟아내라
Yeah, Murase Ayumu, yes. His Twitter account is Murase PPPP. It reminds me of Murase PPPP. That was way harder than I expected. Paus explained that we find ourselves in the library's past. Is this a reference between Library of Ruina? Good job. Wait, wrong. Is it the reference for Library of Ruina? Hi, random person. Faust explained that we find ourselves in the library past. We are participating in a certain repeat battle within the library. Its purpose was to attain something called the realization of the floor of history. Yeah, sorry, I don't understand most of what you say. Same! Floor of history, huh? Are there other floors too? That appears to be the case, yes. It can be extrapolated from the collected intelligence that the library is, like some normal libraries composed of several floors divided by... Bro! False! Your paragraph is too heavy for my brain. Like, several floors divided by subjects such as literature or religion. Small bit of the Ruina story, more like flashback. Oh, you don't understand what voice says, just like Dante. Same, Toro. Doesn't sound too different from your average library, but I doubt it's that straightforward. Anything more you can tell us about that library, Foes? Something more detailed? Foes' voice carries an air of troubled uncertainty, and I'm starting to realize why. Foes knows too much. Yeah, after all, she's a genius, right? So you don't know about that just yet, right? I see that you have intuited a certain degree of truth, Dante. I don't suppose there is any more reason for me to remain evasive regarding this particular subject. Faust let out a barely noticeable but clearly shocked gasp before regaining her usual calm demeanor. I am yet to become a foe who has access to that information. Yet to become? As your journey continues, I may also gradually gain recognition and access to further knowledge. Wait, didn't I setting the ads to be only appear after 1 hour? Am I already streaming for an hour? I don't feel like so. What's wrong, Twitch? I'm sorry, forgive me. One thing is certain, however, Falls regards this consistent, continuous improvement to be a positive development. Dante. I see. I don't see. The longer my journey, the greater her knowledge, huh? I don't play Library of Ruina, so I cannot relate. I don't understand anything at all. Maybe that explains why she keep... Oh, I have no idea how long this journey will last for, but who knows? Maybe we'll find ourselves at the library one day. With that, I return to the sinner, wondering about the scattered page of the abnormality. I need to have a lot of drink.
어버이를 향한 죄책감도
For me, for this one. Tadi tuh yang ini ya.
그러니
So it's time for the
그게
mini only consists of one episode, right? Right? Yes. Now time for the intervalo. A lot of yapping? No. Don Quixote loudly and obnoxiously flaps through the newspaper in her hand while peppering in a few insightful chuckles. I cannot mimic how energetic Don Quixote is, guys. Unfortunately, I now know exactly what this means, and that she will continue to try to draw my attention until I acknowledge her to the most appropriate moment. To one of the most yapped canto in the game? Oh no. Okay, Don Quixote, fine. What is it? Manager Esquire. Oh my god, I cannot. Those though know that the city upset companies such as one limbus company must always play close heed to the ever-changing world around us. Hither, read thy newspaper, Manager Esquire, and do keep thyself up to date on the event of the city as much than I, Don Quixote, do every morrow. But just go along with it, why don't ya? I'm pretty sure she's talking about more so than one of his morning routines. You know, the one with the newspaper. I think they're about to get voice to this intervalo soon too. I mean, I need to play the intervalo for me to go to the canto 7, right? I cannot skip this, right? Right? Haha, the news. I mean, it's also nyambung sama apa sih? It's also connected to the next canto, right? Hi Martin, I'm gonna yap a lot today. So RIP, I guess. Yeah, RIP, because I cannot wait until August. Jadi nunggu sekalian ada voice interval untuk ini interval. Lama nggak sih? Lanjut aja. Aha, the newspaper routine where he wakes up before the crack of dawn, parks himself on a chair, folds one leg over the other at an exact 90-degree figure 4 leg lock position, and peruse the morning newspaper. That. I guess I'll have an impression on her, betcha she'll be back to her usual self in a week or so. I hate you are forced to do normal MD. Is it already like fixed though? Isn't it already fixed though? You don't want to do 3 run and trail eagle gift. Getting nerf makes it harder for you to one turn the last 4. Yes, I still can't do canto 7 after this intervalo. Why? Yet to be fixed this Thursday. Oh, okay. Harken on to me as though paying attention. Yeah, totally. So what's new? What, did an article mention mouse or something? Oh, holidays out now. Wait, really? There's still another intervalo after this. Oh my god, so many. Okay, wait, really? Forsooth, feast thy eyes on page 3, though this quite regrettable that we were robbed of the chance to be on the front page. Huh? Page 3? We're really starting to put our name out there, huh? Don Quixote and Rodia, the 2 sinners guaranteed to draw the full attention of whichever space they inhabit, were speaking. It was only a matter of time before the other sinners began crowding around us, curious about the commotion. A dramatic conclusion to the mysterious disappearance at T Corp. Shocking! The perpetrator to this mysterious case has been revealed to be none other than the prestigious Edgar family, appalling the general public. Well, I don't think we need to hear that part. What else does it say? With small assistance from some wandering bystander who happened to be lost in the area, and with the most admirable heroic of the T-Corp plastic collection staff of the scene. Wandering bystander, is it? Perchance, that particular denomination refers to us? Bystanders? They're treating us like we were barely there. They didn't even mention our company name. Aw, come on! Those time collectors weren't even there. This is within the expected range of behavior of the news media. Well, there may be those who seek to interview us after reading this article, mayhaps? Yeah, I'm sure they'll have a grand old time looking for wandering bystander for an interview. Very descriptive. I doubt anyone will pay us much attention, Don Quixote. Better not set yourself up for disappointment. And we were standing there for a good moment in a big group chattering about the article when someone slowly but smoothly walked between us. Who? This? Hi, Harness Vendor. Welcome. Hello, mate. Hello, Chaos. Sure. Excuse me. Are you Limbus company employees by any chance? You fellas are? I'm sure you are already aware of the reason for our visit. Oh, I welcome thee here. Long and hard have I waited thy arrival. Now, I haven't finished reading. I'm sorry. Why, is she actually here to interview us? No way. Don Quixote wasn't just losing her mind at nothing. I was not told that any interview would be taking place. My, where'd Fred go at a time like this? Now, where'd I put that lava for hair gel from his makeover? Don't make comments. Alrighty then. Verily, I shall rightly take all the credit for what we have accomplished there. Will you be making your tax payment in installment? Tax payment? In 10 July should be maintenance, so we get free lunacy. Let's go, free lunacy! There, win your perfect 10 floor run. No. How am I doing? I'm good. There is the log so you can reread. Oh no, we had that? Huh? Okay, we're clearly not on the same page here. We are... They're a tax collector from the Corp Time Collection Agency, currently on a mission to collect your overdue time tax. Oh my god, talking about being adult. Those elks are never bringing up good tidings indeed. Wait, time tax? No, that doesn't make any sense. We already paid our time tax in full when we went through the T Corp NAS immigration process. Per Julius said few days ago abroad Mephistopheles. Are you sure we don't need to pick up a time phase for each of us to carry? You probably know this already, but in T Corp everyone must carry a timepiece. Yes, I know the rules. But for every rule, there's always room for an alternative that offers a bit more flexibility. Of course, I don't suppose it's a list anywhere of the pamphlet. My voice is not deep enough and serious enough for Verge. IRS time for taxes. It's a kekerasan, bro. Does anyone play the Uma Musume gacha with horses? No, I didn't. No, I don't. Pajak waktu, nggak di sini, nggak di game kena pajak. Iya lagi. Outsiders seeking a short-term stay at T Corp can pay the appropriate time tax for the length of their stay to be exempt from the relevant obligation instead of going out their way to abide by T Corp's rules. As you may have expected, anyone born outside District 20 must go through numerous hoops before they can be issued a timepiece. So we elected to pay 30 days worth of time. 30 days? On the spot before entering T Corp's border. Impressive. It cannot have been cheap. Yet I wish to wear a watch as well, like Lady Autis does. Haven't I already made it clear that it is not a fashion item? As I have said so in the past, the company have no budgetary concern. It is a given that they would be taking care of such expenses. We're finally starting to operate like a real professional company now, huh? Yeah, there must have been a minor miscalculation or something. Maybe we feel slightly short of the amount we had to pay. It hasn't even been 30 days since we arrived here, though. Well, I'm sure we can pawn away the stuff to fix what probably amount to rounding error. Easy peasy. Heathcliff muttered, gesturing towards Sinclair and Honglu with his chin. Yes, Sinclair and Honglu have a lot of money, right? The rich in the company. It will help pay for the time tax, then sure. Oh, maybe? I didn't pack match when I left, though. I sure believe you're into Vtuber. I remember being stuck in the interval because you don't have any good senior ID. I'm Toro. I have been slacking on playing the canto because something and another. So yeah, not even friend posted support IDs. Well, let's hear the damage. How much time tax do we owe ya? Currently you are? How many digits is that? 10. Wait, like this is 1,000. This is 1,000,000. 10 billion on behind 10 billion? Bro, what? Did my hearing get worse or something? I heard a 10, a 40, and the rest just kind of flew right over my head. Roja. For that much money? Oh, we might have to make a brief stop at my place first. Oh my god, Honglu. Be my wife? I didn't know Kimmy would do them like that. Do them what? Do them what? Fu. Rampok banget. Yes, Roka. 10 triliun. Dante should be able to pay because he is a walking clock, but apparently it's not enough. What other option do we have? If we don't, I mean, if we cannot pay the tax, is not an option. Your only option are the following: make your payment with time or money, with interest, of course. With interest? Oh my god, Robert! What the hell does making payment with time even mean? Now that I think about it, I remember someone talking about paying with time before. I never really cared to find out what exactly they mean though. Honglu being Honglu. Tante should be able to... Okay. Tax evasion is a bad thing, Kimmy. You just can't... Oh. I don't understand tax. I'm sorry, I'm just a kid. Isang? Heathcliff? Know anything about this? I have not once failed to make my payments during my residency at this nest. A very good residence. Ya, warga yang baik. Thus, I know not what transpires. Anak baik Isang on an occasion in which one fails to pay the time tax. I've never been involved in messy business like taxes at the manor either. And in my Baxter day, boss dealt with complicated like that for the rest of us. I did see a few poor sorts getting dragged away because they failed to cut it out though. I really want to hear Heathcliff talk in an accent, you know? Yisang no, it's not ideal to play 10 billion. Yisang does his tax right ever never ideal coming taxes. Well then, with their not so helpful answer, my mind immediately began to wander toward foes who I hope would know something more about this than the two of them. And that's when all this suddenly and defiantly stood between us and the collectors. This is completely unreasonable. What kind of shoddy calculation led to this nonsensical figure? Hi. Tax calculation in T-Corp are always exceptionally reasonable. The clock's ticking. Would I be correct to assume that you lack both of the capability and the will to make your fair payment? So strict! Oh my god. I wanna hear Heathcliff with the British... Yes! Me too, Toro! Wait, you don't have to escalate this. Can we get a timeout? Your choice of word may be quite unwise. Wait. Show? No, don't go up there. Go down. Show? Stand by. Wait. Be right back. No. 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 No, yeah. No. Bite Kimmy? Kiss Miru? Cat doing cat things? Yeah, cat doing cat things, apparently. Someone said cats? Yep, my cat is here. Do you wanna hear? Sure. Do you wanna hear? Say something. Say something? There you are. Bye-bye. Cry and whine all you wanna, but not wanting to escalate things when you've got 10 billion on in your pocket. I won't recognize your opinion as anything of worth otherwise. No? Then shut up and stay out of our way while we deal with this obstacle. Ooh. She's scary. That dares to stand in our path. How exciting. A 10 billion on that? 10 billion and 40 million on, to be exact. Talk about precise. Show bawel banget. Number so big my brain stop working. Number so big my brain stop working. True though. Can relate.
피를 머금을 시간이네. 포기하게.
Bawel Roka Shosho tuh asli. Sang Ocho dia namanya banyak sering ganti banget. Udah Ocho, udah Shosho. Kayaknya show be like. Jadi nama asliku siapa?
기대된다.
Better get a big bottle of water. A big bottle of water. Yes, because I will yap a lot. Ocho, yeah. Ocho. I will need it. I feel like I need it. There's so many things I need to read, right? Hey, I'm sneaking win right there. Win rate gaming sangat talkative, too talkative kadang-kadang. Malam-malam kalau lihat cicak dan dia cicaknya terlalu tinggi, dia pasti Roka ngeong-ngeong terus. Be like mungkin minta tolong ya biar cicaknya diambilin biar jatuh ke bawah gitu. Kan saya tidur ya. While Pergis is gonna be in January?
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Wait, Miru, how many guys?
엎드리도 리원을 갖추는
Kata siapa Januari? Gak tahu. Itu tadi apa yang sampai Januari? Oh, this season is until January. Okay. A T-Corp staff in a different uniform approach the seniors both side when on the defensive. Is this one their ringleader? You can make them right, Toro? Is this one their ringleader? He may be of a higher rank, but he is but an employee of the corp all the same. Which is to say that our insistence on meeting their demands with hostility may lead to a direct confrontation against the full force of the corp. You cannot? Oh. Is love? Oh. Good luck, Toro. So you need to wait for season 6 to be finished for it to be available. Sure. No. Don't go into the cabinet. What are you trying to do? There's nothing there. No, don't. Okay? Behave. Or go to the kitchen or something. Okay. Sorry, cat intrusion. Lay down your weapons. Now! FBI! Put down your weapon! Sergio refused to cooperate. All of you present may be considered hostile individual by T-Corp and we will use force too. I like that. How thrilling. This is bad. This seems like a great time for Ferg with his intimidating glowing eyes to appear. Man, weren't things much better between us and Guide Bud only a few days ago? Feels like it's been forever ever since. Come on, don't glare at us like that. We had our reason, okay? They show up out of nowhere and try to extort a whole 10 billion and 40 million and to be exact. Oh my god. You really like saying that, don't you? Jeez. Yeah. The point is there's no way we owe them that much money. We're kind, law-abiding citizens. You remember who are brimming with a sense of justice. Here. Purge listened quietly for a moment as the singer chattered on like they were a part of a a part of a comedy skit. What do you mean? Yes, I agree that 10 billion on in tax does seem unreasonable. Unreasonable, however, it is a mystery to me how no one stopped to think for a second about troubles you might spark by starting a meaningful scuffle like this in the middle of the street, no less. I can hear that Virgilius. Why do I always say Virgilius? I can hear Virgilius' voice in my head, but I cannot mimic it. I'm sorry. Oh, limbus. Hi, Ziku. Yes, it's limbus room. Virgilius let out a deep sigh before turning toward the T Corp employee. Welcome, Ziku. Virgilius. It's limbus company. Yeah, Kim. Yeah, you working tonight? Night shift, right? Good luck. You really only appear when I play limbus, huh? Good luck on your work. We find it regrettable that this incident has led to a bloodshed. However, 10 billion on in time tax is unacceptable. Sure? Don't! Oh my gosh. Can you just go outside or something? What tidur di situ? Ya udah diam itu. Don't be such a wreck. Oh my god, my cat. Okay, I'm back. Good. I'm sure you know full well that 10 billion worth of tax isn't the kind of money that we can simply fork over in the middle of the street. You heard a meow? Yeah, my cat is trying to get into my bed. To my, bed. But I don't want him to get to my bed. But it's alright now. No solo. I'm not going to trust you, Miro. I bet cat first wanted in and then wanted to get out. No, he wanted to get into the, my room? My room my bed is literally in, I don't know how to call it in English. Wait. I don't know how to call it in English. I don't know how to call it in English. My room is looking like this. My room is kind of looking like this, and my cat is trying to get on the bed, so I don't want him to pee on my bed because he's a little bit of a troublemaker, my cat. So I don't want him to get into the bed because I already caught him peeing on my bed, so I don't want that to happen again. So I really not let him to go in the bed, on the bed. No. Kimmy is living in a box. Yeah. You have been disappearing out because you're busy playing game. The only time you have to do whichever is when you are at work. You're going to bed now? Okay, Tara! Welcome back. Thank you, Dial. I had the same problem with yours. See? I don't know what happened. Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, shimmy, hey, shimmy, yay. Hi, Jeff. Have fun, Canto 7 when you reach it. Okay, thank you, Tara. And also, Thank you for following. Yeah, I literally live in the box. I believe that it would.
Reaper 2000 just followed.
Thank you for the follow, Fu. River 2000. What do you want? Okay, bye. I believe that it would have been more appropriate if you had provided us with some context as to how this number came to be, instead of immediately marching up to us and demanding that we pay the time tax. I admit that such absurd amount of time tax levied upon your group is almost unprecedented. We have been summoned to an emergency meeting in a relevant office to address the severity of this incident. I see your point. Why don't we move this conversation to the collection office in the relevant jurisdiction area for now to discuss possible solution? Yeah, so many yep. So many yep. I'm already feeling tired.
버버이를 향한 죄책감.
At least I got Lunasi.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지.
How many? 15?
그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게
Okay.
우리가 이룰 수 있는.
I haven't seen the worst. Oh my god. Okay, guys, focus. The threat behind the absurd amount of time tax levied upon us was much simpler than I expected. About a week ago, a large-scale unauthorized temporal leakage phenomenon was observed at the Wuthering Heights Manor, which shot you up several stages in the first. Oh, it's because of we like literally. A temporary leakage phenomenon. It refers to a deceleration in the flow of time within a certain physical field. In your case, it wasn't even a static deceleration field. It moved all, oh my god. It moved all over the manor for a good while too. We measured about the 4 hours worth of time. Oh, it's because Dante like literally tinkering with the times, right? To chase the wild hunt? What the bloody hell is she blathering about? A declaration in the flow of time within a certain... She must be referring to the moment during which something grand accelerated as we were in front. See? Yeah! That time, impossible. The manager ability was activated for less than 30 minutes. It is most likely that your 4-hour measurement is a calculation error. No. Considering the odd sensation we had experienced with the manor, it is most probable that no error had... Do you recall, Dante, as we left behind the manor? Few days ago. Oh my god! Is that all wrong with daily routine? We had just returned to mess after... Okay. Most sinners were keeping to themselves given the clear look of sorrow on his face. However, Don Quixote's ever cheerful voice, like always, constantly shattered through the silence. I have identified an anomaly. We should have been issued the morning newspaper, not the evening newspaper. This is inconsistent with the amount of time we spent at the manor. Perchance that was an innocent mistake? As long as I have been a passenger of this bus, morning papers have always been delivered during the designated morning hours, and literally doing miracles and then got taxed for them. Mersault. Wait, you love Mersault? You're literally bowing in front of him. Okay, I need to focus to the story. We have like 13 more chapters. Yapping. The possibility that they have been made a mistake cannot be completely ruled out. However, the likelihood of that is minuscule. Oh, now that I'm looking at it, that's a sunset, not a sunrise. I couldn't tell because of the lack of color. This cannot be. This must be the early hour of the morrow. Is it not? I almost said moron. I may have an idea as to how this inconsistency come to be. Right, the TT4 protocol. I do. Do you notice? Yes, I notice. It has become changed into remember, not revenge anymore. What's that? Temporarily I have seen an advert for it once. A luxury solution to all your time synchronization needs. Enjoy. Oh, this quite unlike to use so many complicated words in a sentence. Pray, shall someone explain it in a plainer language? It is an apparatus for equalizing the velocity of time for all those affected individuals under the... Okay, I thought it quite odd how someone so affluent in time was moving and speaking at the same speed as the rest of us. Then, with this information, it can be concluded that the time we have experienced within the manner was flowing at a faster rate than the world outside. That is a coherent explanation as to why the evening newspaper instead of the morning newspaper was issued. Good. Now that your curiosity is sated, I don't suppose anyone has any issue with tackling a new job? The LCA has sent us a new request to track down a distortion. As for more detailed information, so activating my ability within the TT4 protocol cause... yes, indeed. It was akin to tampering with an already accelerated flow of time from an outsider point of view. It would have appeared as though more time than what was actually spent was leaked. This blog knows what he's talking about. Also, you didn't just manipulate time on a personal scale. Like I said earlier, you affected the flow of time within a physical space. Let me remind you that it wasn't even a static field. It moved all over the manner. Honestly, this situation is completely unprecedented. Right. They used to activate it only on special occasion, like when we had plenty of gas over for a visit, because it was so bloody pricey. So the time tax for your inflated tax bracket multiplied It ain't like we knew something like this would happen. Well, anyway, you have two payment options to settle this time tax debt. Oi, option? What option? It ain't like bag of 10 billion and grow from a tree, innit? Option 1, cash payment. Option 2, time payment. Bruv. Yeah, but what's that supposed to mean anyway? Paying with time? It means, the employee who was about to answer our question with painfully observable annoying suddenly jolted at the sound of an alarm. Understood. I just got a call that they're ready to hold the emergency meeting regarding this incident. The invest company may send two individuals to the meeting to represent your company. Do they have like a TTS or something? So someone can read it for me? No need to TikTok and fast, Dante. Dealing with complicated matter like this meeting is one of my responsibilities. I will be joining them to discuss the possible solution to this incident, so please keep the singer under control, except you, Miss Boss. Share with me. Understood. Araso. Make another mess while I'm gone and only Ryosho will enjoy what comes next. Keep that in mind as you wait. Oh. Well, off they go, I guess. Didn't even give us the chance to ask them more questions. They're just leaving us here like this? But isn't this whole mess basically about what will happen to us? So, this isn't anything serious, but what's Marshall going on the gallows? What is gallows? What? What are you doing up there? What is he doing? I was told to stand there, so I have done so. Ngapain dia, Martin? Virgil telling Dante to keep the children under control. Yes, Dad. Marah. Lucu banget. Who told you to do that? I did. Just trying to be helpful with you and your friend's little time tax problem. where people get hacked? Really? But it doesn't seem like so. I thought all employees were supposed to be at the emergency meeting. Wow, a clock with lag? How fascinating. If someone were to submit you for consideration at the upcoming expo, you might even be awarded a participation trophy. Oh my god, the text even got small. What? You remind me of the time when Summer approached the birthday. Shut. Okay, just go to sleep lah. I'm trying to focus here. Oh my god. He is French. It makes sense. Apart from the mention, is Canto 6 planned, or at least up until date? Alright, the T52 protocol is operating at an experimental capacity within this office space, so don't you forget. Anyone not synced with the daily standard time might find this a little disorienting, so keep that in mind as well. But what? No. I don't wanna read. The man, whom we presume to be a T-Corp star, seemed fairly adept at holding a one-sided conversation with zero external input. Not that any of us could keep up with how fast he was speaking anyway. Anyway, if you're ready, let's get cracking. Text wall, indeed. The rope extending from the... Wait. Is this what it means to pay our time tax with time? Getting... What? Please call it by its process. Segment time we owe and something of you. There was simply too much hubbub and hullabaloo. What is a very long name? Which was a particular word or letter? Can someone ask him what will happen to Mersol? Is that thing going to kill Mersol? Iya, makin kecil dong dia. Hi Armageddon. You will read and you will like it. No. Wait a minute. Sure. Can you please stop getting on my nerves? I just squeeze him because it's being annoying. Is that thing going to kill Mersol? The kitty resists. Nonsense! She's a very gentle machine that is simply preposterous. However, spoken in such manner. I'm not so sure as to what might happen actually. I suppose it will suck 10 billion onward of time out of your friend. Stop being obtuse. What is that even supposed to mean? Is he going to be stuck like that for 10 million hours or something? Huh? Oh my god. For our daily minimum time minimum per day. According to the minimum survive being the key word here. My. Sucking 10 billion and 40 billion onward of time from your friend was too much, I suppose. Look, it says measurement error. That rarely ever happens. Wait, You pulled the lever when you didn't even know what was going to happen? Just out of curiosity? What? Of course. Oh my god. Kimmy started to talk in Animal Crossing language. That's what too much shopping does to my god. Bro, I'm tired and it's not even half of the intervalo yet. Besides, I haven't seen anyone with a more diverse before. Anyone beyond the first random the map. The point is, I can't like that. What is wrong with this guy? Awaken, Mersault. Pretend surrender not to such misery. Hello, Kim. Hello, Mado. Welcome, welcome. Huh, sort. Wait. He's okay? Kimmy needs water and a pillow. Yes. I am alright. Why don't you get down from the gallows for now, Mersault? Is he okay? Ferge and Faust, who returned just as this incident occurred, were both glaring at us with expressions that were anything but friendly. What happened? Kimmy need water and pillow and also $10 billion. And see, we're not even half there yet, bro. And I need to stop streaming at 10 or 11. Will I be able to finish this? I don't think so. Oh gosh. And also another yapping? I need a gentle voice. Yeah. I need Honglu's voice, please. Okay, I can clearly see that you are both accusing me of letting the scene run wild again, but we had our reason. We have reached an agreement. And? You explained things to them, right? Please tell me that the agreement doesn't involve us collectively dangling from that stupid gallows. It's certainly an absurd amount of money, but that doesn't change the fact that we are still responsible for it. We did benefit from the extra time it granted us, and its use was something that wasn't mutually agreed upon before our own literal activation. Because it was an isolated event, no countermeasure could be put in place either. Yeah, but we didn't exactly have a whole lot of time to debate whether it was a lot to slow down time or not. We really had to think on our feet back then. I feel a bit miffed about being treated as though I was somehow at fault for this. No, Dante! If you plan to sacrifice one of us to settle the debt, I request that you evaluate our work based on individual merit. I have prepared performance evaluation sheet. She came prepared for it similar precisely for one such occasion. On the last page of those evaluation sheets are extra opinions that I don't plan on leaving any of you behind to take the fall for the group. Besides, 10 billion isn't the kind of money that you can settle with the sacrifice of an individual. But we did eventually find a reasonable compromise while you were wasting your time horsing around in front of the gallows. And that compromise is, we have been contracted to deal with a distortion? What? I guess we're really starting to put our names out there if they specifically sought us out to deal with this distortion. They have sought out other fixer and company to deal with this issue first. We were their sixth choice. After the first five failed to produce a meaningful result. Yeah, no, oh my god. I think we need a 2-time. I think we need a part 2 then. But I cannot stream tomorrow because I have things to do. Then I'll finish the intervalo on Friday then. Oh my god. Gotcha. I really want to invite someone to share the burden. Invite someone? What interval is this? You skip out scene and cutscene and dialogue. It's talking about tag santo. Ya, kayaknya bakalan part 2 deh. I think the stream's gonna have like the second part because bro, too many reading, bro. So what kind of distortion are we dealing with this time? This is a request regarding a series of similar unsolved cases within T-Corp border. Some call it the case of time killing time. Several people have already fallen victim to the perpetrator. The case of time killing time. It is exactly what it says on the tin. A distortion is running wild, killing our time. Time. By tracing it, but in case of the, oh my god, literally textual. The killer does not leave any traces, it's simply gone. Enough. That is why we formally request that you solve this case for us. In return, we will exempt you from your time tax that. Oh, that's alright. Once again, my time to shine. Am I excited? I just want to get through this intervalo, Zika. Too many reading involved. But someone said that if I do this canto off stream, the intervalo literally connected to the next canto. So if I suddenly play the next canto, it wouldn't make sense, they said. So I need to push through. According to a book, but look at this, guys, look at this text wall. According to a book I have for you since recent day, it's literally every, it's right, ever. I know it's a bridge. It's a bridge between every canto, but it's too much. Okay, push through. Special investigator badge during the course of their employment. This a badge that may as well be universal pass to command all kinds of aid regarding the detectives, fixers. We plan to issue you those badges. Yes, woohoo! Much have I longed to add one such badge to my collection. Perhaps those hold allow us to keep the badge once it cases to web. Nay, I demand that I be rewarded at least 3 badges. One for my private collection, one for display, and one for business. So that shut it. Let's right. What are we waiting for? Let's crack on. Let's crack on. Whack this distortion and get the hell out of here. I hate dealing with money problem. True though. This just murder my voice. I value your enthusiasm, but I would also appreciate it if you could allow others to finish their sentence before. The problem is that they don't want all 13 of you running amok in an effort to solve the case. Indeed, I can't have your entire group run wild in the street and potentially waste the precious time. If our resident, I mean my fight is gonna be okay as long as you guys stay to like accompany me, okay? I think no one would complain if I were to simply chill and read for yourself. It's okay as long as you guys here, I'm fine. Heart emoji. Also, the special just as long as I don't feel like quote unquote lonely, you know what I mean? Special investigator badge isn't something that T-Corp hands out like candy. We cannot give away a whole box of badges for all 13 of them. I concur to a degree. Aldis, who was continuously and consistently suggested that we cut down the number of sinners, was the first one to welcome this offer. We should have done something like this a long time ago. What use is there in hauling around this dead weight? We will leave the useless pawns behind to wait in the bus. Mourn? Sound like moon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is bad. You seem rather confident that you'd be a part of that elite team of high-performing individuals or this. It's ridiculous to even suggest otherwise. Alright, enough with your nonsense. So, how many of us are allowed to work on this case anyway? First trailed off, clearly unhappy about this outcome. They have decided that 4 individuals, including the manager, is an appropriate amount of people allowed to partake in this investigation. That's not a lot. Except that we barely managed to get authorization for 4 of them after much debate. Then you have wasted your breath. A tag team of the executive manager and I will be more than enough to really complete this mission. Right, so it all comes down to my choices, huh? 3 sinners. So many eyes are upon me. Not that I have attacked them before, but the pressure is on a completely different level when it comes to making judgment call like this. Looks like the manager is deep in thought, but pointlessly agonizing over something like this is a waste of time. I'm taking volunteer first, so let's see some hands quickly now. Yuk, pilih 3 orang. This never changed, truly. Forsooth, I shan't hesitate before such excellent opportunity. I can imagine how loud she can be. Maybe it's finally my time to shine. Oh, you don't even need to ask me, alright? Let's get on with it. Oh nah, that wasn't. I'm not raising my hand, I'm just cleaning my glasses. This is not simply meta. I have not been with so few sinners before, except for that one time when we accidentally walked out the outskirt through the back door. So I have to take this slow and really consider all possible angles. What a mess. It would be too much trouble for me to list and debate all the arbitrary limitations they set, so allow me to take the choice for you this time, Dante. Well, I don't think there's too big of a gap between them when it comes to their capabilities, but they all excel in different situations. Dante, are you listening? I just said that I will be the one to choose your companion. Okay. Dante is literally out on his thought. Born in December and August. The listener who welcome Dante of this car. Someone who can support me probably. Please, suddenly. No, I will not play Library of Ruina, a random person. I already told everyone that. Hey, hi Rouge! I am currently trying to not lose my voice, so yeah. Do we even have anyone like that? I still have someone just to... Roshan Honglu. Huh? Wait, huh? Dante has selected me, Marshall and Nathan. Yeah, this game is already have me. Yeah. This game already have me. I don't know. This game already got me into a mental breakdown, so. Social was not an option. Yisang was immediately ruled out even before meeting a journey due to the sort of department. Twitch is having an ads. Now let me raise my voice for like 30 seconds. Wait. Okay, Twitch is back from ads. Okay. Kimmy will certainly lost her mind on Love Town. Are you guys talking about Library of Kimmy will know love. I don't believe in love, bro. Marshall did not volunteer. There was no reason to volunteer. Drink some water again? Okay. Though I may have been disallowed from joining this investigation, I'm truly grateful for your appreciation, Dante. I shall soon forget this. Wait, that's... How are you not embarrassed, Dante? You know, that's not at all what I meant. I just thought that maybe we need someone skilled and experienced like you to effectively manage the remaining sinner welfare. Okay. I really sorted the mood, didn't I? The three of them, whom I didn't even imagine in my wildest dream would be hanging out together, all turned to look in my direction. Wow, just the three of us, huh? A trio, such an eye-catching number, isn't it? Yeah, I get, but what the two of you volunteer? Though it sounds... FAH? What is that? The greater of quantity and disparate experience, the better it is. Don Quixote drops her head to the ground, crestfallen. I am not asked to blame but myself. It must be wise and felt to pinch my impatient hand. Don Quixote sobbed, dramatically lamenting how courage did not even bat an eye in her direction, despite her being the first one to raise their hand. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only reason he didn't pick her though. This might finally guess I pistol and tea. What's all this? A book, a magnifying glass, and are these clothes? This my treasure, my collection. Free, be gentle with them. Oh, but are you carrying this three sets of clothing? One for my private collection, one for display. Verily, it's not that obvious to see. Records of investigation. Solution to the 30 problem by Agatha. So who's this Agatha? You know that in the lore of Fixer, once she was a girl. Oh, they have lore? Most people don't know those lore. Don Quixote. Cumbersome clothes. How do call tie 7-8 detective cannot dress appropriate? For the equation, it is only right that yeah. Mustache. Must always dress themselves in impeccable fashion. Don't get it. Just let go. I mean, I'm sure everyone has their reason, but how come you didn't get picked for this, Ishmael? Didn't get picked? I never volunteered. Hey, it's not every day you get a legitimate change to some prepaid time off without breaking company laws, and I wasn't about to let that change. True. Business, say. Oh, you play Sterile Blade? Nice. I guess I did not. Kasian Don. Nggak kepilih. I guess I did have some last minute regret when I saw who pick, but I'll just relax for a bit and jump to help them out when needed. Well, good luck. All the call us the Elite Four. How's that? While the while the self-proclaimed Elite Four runs around T-Corp, why don't we find a place to take the edge off and unwind? How unfortunate. T-Corp did not authorize the rest of the sinners to run about unmonitored. You must understand that we simply cannot let individuals responsible for 10 billion worth of time text roam free without proper collateral. Looks like they have temporary lodging for those who have failed to pay. Ooh, lodging! Verge was pointing at what? Clearly a jail cell? Di penjara? Are you certain that the lodging? That's the lodging. It's not lodging. It's just I'm going to jail? Yep, a sleeping Coratolos evidently. It will be fine. Hey, bet you look finally back at this memory when it's all said and done, okay? We'll be right back, so be nice and stay put. Nice, this Chelsea at least has some heat thing. Wait, what happened if they just leave and don't come back? We'll be seeing them again after 10 billion onward of time passes, I guess. Jail time for the rest. What? And they literally took Don Quixote outfit. Hey, wait, get back here. That's more than enough time to finish sweeping on the loom. If you were them, you'll probably tell people that I was once in jail. Those sundry they mark my words. We set off on our journey after receiving the aforementioned special investigator badges, leaving the chaotic screaming and hollering of the remaining scenery behind. After a while, we could hear the sound and the metal someone finally struck the steel bar. Alright, looks like ooh, this employee, the one who talks a lot. There it is, it's just a stone throw away, huh? What do you mean, huh? Look at that record. It clearly states that neither of the first two victims is in a communicative state. How unfortunate. No, I mean, why are you coming along with us? I'm sorry, but we're not talking sidekick application. Go away. Sure. I like you. Incorrect. One of us will be joining your team. We were going to send an employee with you that we can receive immediate upgrades regarding your investigation progress. Bro, I know that referent is dropping the soap. Oh my god. Pull that stick out of your bum. We plan to send a class 2 staff with you, but you're... he's tidur. Tadi aku nggak ngeh. Me, class 5, see the badge? The chatterbox of an employee replied courteously, produced a twinkle badge from his guards. Of all people, they choose the biggest yapper. Yes! Yes! I scarcely expected to see a class 5 auditor all the way down here. That guy's a class 5 staff? Really? Class 5 is the highest rank one could reach as a wing employee, right? Yeah, I thought so too. Well, don't be so sure. It depends on which wing you're talking about. Who knows? Maybe there are class 12 or even class 20 employees out there. Get it? Got it? Good. Then let's get a move on. We started in silent bafflement at the employee who had already stormed out of the building and then hurriedly followed him out the door. Isn't it absolutely brilliant? The very concept of killing time? They're not slowing down or speeding up time. They're eliminating it completely, just yanking it out of circulation. So, your name is? Mai? Mai? His name is Mai? Cute though. Relax and call me however you want. Names are such an important... How dare you? Name is important, what do you mean? No, names matter. Mine, yes. Really? You never call another by their names, though. Relax and call you whoever we want, but we're obviously here to be our... But you are obviously here to be our handler. That's true. That does make things a tad awkward, doesn't it? Let me think. Aha! I've got it. You're all dressed like detectives. Why don't you consider me your ever helpful assistant who tags along to your adventure? Okay, but still... Ryoshu, who was staring off into the distance while puffing her cig, suddenly spoke up just as Ryodroja was about to retort. Assistant, lead us. Right away, ma'am. What's the difference between an assistant and a servant? You know, my family used to They sure aren't up to him fast. Gathing? I think I can handle like 1/3 of this part, okay? Let's see. The third victim of this case is this watch factory. Hold up. The obviously gaudy and expensive suit, the meticulously trim and shaped mustache. The third victim must be the owner of this factory. Assistant, confirm my deduction. You're right on the money, detective. They're funny. We're off to a great start. We are detective working on the case of time killing time. My name is... Who is this? What language is that? What's going on? Yeah, shoot, detective. He sure is a fast talker. He's talking way faster than Marcel did when he reviewed those chickens. Remember the chicken? He talked too fast. Money. He's talking so fast. It's like someone pressed a pass forward button in him or something. I can't understand a thing coming out of his mouth. He's someone who has a lot of time. What's that supposed to mean? Oh my god. I just read it in my head. People with plenty of time, but guys, the purpose time, they can approach the 40, they over into a single day, and the people over there, time. Someone with the text wall. It's them in the egg. Ew. I gave Roger a quick look of concern. He had to do something before the age and see what is that? A quick look, as in a brief flicker of the flame burning on my clocks. Would you mind slowing down a bit? I'm just worried that you're at a serious risk of becoming a victim of a completely different, slightly more fatal crime. He shook his head and processing very rapidly. That is it. Before activating what appears to be a voice recorder, it began to play his voice back at us. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Bombo, a proprietor of this watch factory. Apologies for this awkward method of communication. You see, my days are 52 hours long. Why is it? Kenapa ada nya gini? I used to live 10-hour days in Europe, but the thing have taken a turn for the worse. Aren't PM going to add assistant as an announcer this season? Mine? Who? To me, it looks as though you are all talking very, very, very slowly. I must say it's quite frustrating, but I am willing to suffer this annoyance as long as you can solve this case. Yeah, the one who we called Mai before, right? Why though? Is he really that relevant to become an announcer? You have 52 whole hours to spend in a single day. Gee, I can't even imagine what that'd be like. Text wall. He talks a lot. That's true though. He talks a lot, that's enough. Oh yeah. That's true though. Yes, he is. Oh my god. Tapi nggak akan ada suaranya, Martin. Jadi cuman ada tulisan doang di sini ya. Do you guys even pay attention to the announcer? I honestly never. I don't care. Get to the point. Let's see. Like always, I was busily walking down the street. I had a very, very important meeting to attend to, you know. And all of a sudden, an attack! No! I just happened to recall that I left the bacon on the kitchen counter at home. I just happened to should have left it covered with this. 1 second of the sound used to sprinkle that salt all the time. The point. Oh my god. And that's when the time reverse struck. I mean, this is so many yapping, but it's so interesting. The clock tower. Oh, each one of the 12 zone. Are they mandatory? Can I just use other? I don't think I have Honglu though. Ryoshu I do have, if I don't mistaken. Oh, that's pretty neat. Alright, you two, let's focus on the important stuff. Let's see. How about we start with the physical description? A fine tailored suit. A tailored suit? A bit fancy for someone called the Time Refer, don't you think? It must have cost me about 58 million on. Of course, since it was tailor-made, its comfort was beyond human imagination. Wait, what? Oh, and how could I forget? This impressive yet keenly shaped mustache? Remember Christmas intervalo? One more change until I don't understand this. As your NC? Next time? It's NT. You mean the murderous appearance? Well, let me think. I don't recall anything. It just happened so fast that... How did it feel to have your own time killed? Was it painful? Snap your neck completely? Oh! Can you not ask something like that with such a big grin on your face? Nope, it was just a wonder hour was gone in the blink of an eye. I missed my very important appointment thanks to that. I have I suffered so much damage. 100 hours? So you lost a whole week in the blink of an eye? Huh? Nope, 100 hours for me is just 2 days or so. What? Wait, here Bumble really like move in a time different time or what? Still, you have no idea how much I lost because of those 2 days. Some people say that, oh my god, this assistant talks a lot. Then maybe we're looking for an inventor who received an hour for that tech assistant. Oh my god. Oh my god. If this is going to have a voice actor, I feel bad for someone who going to fill in his dialogue. Harus cepat. Yeah, like I really feel bad for anyone who's gonna be voicing him. Literally your normal reading session. Bro, can you read it for me? Luther, can you read it for me so I can just watch? You're expecting that? Oh my god. It was that big of a deal? I can't even imagine how hard it must have been for Nisa. You have no issue in reading these lines of thesis. Can you read it for me? With your voice?
To your screen, you shall
pat
pat
my
my
head. Do it.
Do it.
Thank you. I can't even imagine how hard it must have been for Nisa. Alright. So, is there anything like that registered in secret tag I can see? Nope. First time hearing about anything like that. You could have said it there, you know. Theater voice actor debut. Come on, man. Come on, man. Mau nggak? I mean, what if this is a power granted by the distortion? Dah, kamu mah jawabnya cuman pakai moyai doang. Udahlah. Meanwhile, Roshu, who was completely uninterested in the conversation, stared off into the distance. She looked out the factory window and let out another puff of smoke before muttering quietly to herself. No killer, no corpse. Well, yeah, no one actually dead, and we don't know where the killer is. Emot batu. Why not? Come on then, come here. Or maybe on next to him? Let's discuss, bro. Let's go. Next to him lah ya. Because it's already 10 noon anyway. Who could it be, I wonder? Someone who took a liking to my very expensive suit, I say. Disagree. Your suit is ash weird. Besides, if I really wanted to kill you. No, wait, did I misunderstood something? Next stream ditunggu loh, Me, why would you? No, for your information, Saiter and Luther, I don't, my eyes, my brain, filter up your emot batu, so. I already told you guys I don't like the emotes, so. Sure? Oh, di situ. Ya udah, please jangan ganggu Kimmy lah, please. You just go to sleep lah. Yes. It's already your time to sleep. You already eat. You already drink a lot of water. Just go to sleep and don't bother me. And gue respon ke balas make yeah, whatever, man. You guys have already been rejected me a lot though, so I feel like I already used to rejection because I feel like everyone's rejected me. I don't get what's so good about that emot kepala batu. I don't know. I also don't know, Zika. I guess it's hot as hell where you live as. How do you know? How do you know, Fu? Do you hear like my fan? I won't be able to get a good aim at your vital otherwise. Ryoshi strode toward him before suddenly breaking into a charging sprint. Bumble rapidly stumbled back in terror, but Ryoshi was fast enough to close the distance and press her scabbard into his neck despite the desperately in time. Kitty rejection? I don't know. My cat is just like, I don't know. He always restless when I stream. I don't know. Wow, I thought she was actually about to beat the crap out of him with a scabbard. That big case closed then. All we have to do is to arrest Ryoshu. You scared the heck out of me. But I suppose that villain didn't really stab in my fatal or whatever. Just a guess, just to check your rolls. Are you hiding behind my wall? Fatality aja mengnya Kim. Tahu, heboh banget kalau aku lagi stream tuh kayak bisa nggak sih santuy aja gitu. You are the wall. But he did appear all of a sudden just like you did, huh? I see, so the killer just kasih makan aja. Udah! Already ate like a whole package of wet food. Yes, the killer was going specifically for the ASS? It's not a bomb, right? The void left behind by Sinker absence was much bigger than I thought. I feel you, Dante. I meant that annoying stupid stash. Not having that kid here is frustrating. Cat mindset. Owner is busy. Time to bother the hell out of her guys like stress for attention. True. It's annoying. For real. No way. Can you think of a single person who had someone like me? Me. I hate people who talk too fast. I can think of more than a few. I say that it must have been the work of some bandit who... Dante Muri? Oh, what about your employees? Lady Agatha's book says that to find the culprit, we must first look at the victim and murdered circle. Like we're helping, but I suppose it's at least a very good face turner. Honglu cannot seem to be able to tear his eye away from it. Maybe I should check it out too once we get back to the boss. Yeah, that works. Then the culprit has to be someone who hates the owner so much enough to try to take his time. That seems quite implausible. As you can see, what? The laborer at this factory? They're all working so slowly like they're moving through molasses. Oh, most factory laborers like them usually live rather short 10-hour day, most of which they spend at their factory jobs anyway. I don't understand the concept of time here. Attention W world! Where the kitty is? Oh my god, meta! Listen up everyone, our output can show only 13% growth compared to the last month growth. Have I not impressed upon how important this is? We'll be falling behind profit margin projection at this rate. Bumble hauler at the Minbrew station. The laborer very slowly turned their head to look up at the factory owner, even the simplest action taking an excruciatingly long time to complete. Boss, it's impossible to work any faster than... It reminds me of the slot from Zootopia. Do you guys know? That's what you basically live 24 hours a day in 10 hours, so it stretch extremely long for others. I still don't understand, Fu. You have no idea how frustrating it has been for me as of late. Did you even know that the next batch of cogs have stopped all of a sudden? We could understand him thanks to the recorder next to us, but everyone out of its earshot would have no chance of understanding whatever he's talking about. Hey, Mr. Bumble, you are talking way too fast for them to understand, you know that? How do you expect them to understand the thing you're saying? It's them who are too slow. Only hustler and busy bee like myself who make the best of their time can rise above the... Wow. So arrogant. What? You know, that's a lot of bull. How are they supposed to hustle or make the best of their time when they're practically nailed to the floor? And with that time? And with what time? I don't think someone like him will ever understand what you're talking about. He was born and raised in T-Corp after all. You're a class 5 employee, right? Aren't you supposed to be a big shot? Do you seriously think there's anything normal about all of this? Normal? Dear detectives, do you happen to be returning from a round trip across every single nest in the city all the way from A to Z? Can you confidently say that you have seen all there is to see? Oh my god, he's annoying! Not really, but then give this idea a thought, why don't you? The notion of what is normal is just a mirage conjured by the downtrodden and the suffering. That is to say that suffering is just a part of life in the city, regardless of which nest you're in. I don't see any suffering that mug of mystery 50-hour day right here. Such harsh word. I have my share of pain. I'll have you know, I've been waiting for something to get finished for a while. Do you know how much of a pain it is to wait for something but also have too much time in your day? It's so tedious. Bumble gently fixed his mustache and hair before caressing his expensive coat with care. Oh gosh. The third is complete. Yes! Finally! Casually flex his sweat by phone. Great job! 1/3 is complete! 1/3 is complete! I am finished for the day. Let's just continue this on Friday, okay guys? Wait for me on Friday then. Two hours for 1/3, yes. Tapi kan tadi aku baca yang ini dulu. I was reading the mini first, so it doesn't count as 2 hours. Do you guys mean appreciate me a little bit lah? Shut up, cat. Okay. Complete is 1/3. Wait. Hey! Shut! I told you, don't! You will be busy throwing food at people on Friday. Till 2 hours of reading out loud, yeah. You want to hug my cat? It's tough. Yeah, you can hug him and squeeze him if you can. Okay, I'll be finished for now. You miss hugging cat? What happened to your cat? No. Please, let's talk about the cat later. Okay, I'm already tired. Let's meet next time on Friday, okay? Or maybe on Sunday because I cannot on Saturday. I already have another schedule. Okay, good night everyone. Let's see you all in the next limbus stream, okay? Night, Kimmy. Time for you to start work too. Okay, good night, Fu. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone on Twitch. Good night, everyone on limbus. On YouTube. Kimmy signing off for today. Bye.